Hey everybody, this is Sunday afternoon, and Stephen and I and AJ did go to church this morning, but we go just right down the road. Our church is literally just down the road. So we are back from church, and Stephen is back at it underneath the big Freightliner. Now, I sent AJ out here yesterday to make some videos of Stephen. I have not had a chance to review AJ's footage. Unfortunately, a lot of times AJ's footage is very wobbly, and so he's got his own line of productions called Wobbly Camera Productions, because for whatever reason he has a hard time holding the phone. So I have not had a chance to see what films that he made yesterday, Saturday, of Stephen working on the truck, and I hope it's something that I can use, I hope. So, Stephen, why don't you kind of give me an update about where you are in the process of this and what's going on?
Oh, come on now. Oh, I forgot. Let's see here. That's bigger than a half inch. Well, ladies and gentlemen, since the whole world is under here bugging me, here, let me show you what I'm doing.
Oh, I'm going to hand Stephen the camera now.
Okay, let me show you guys what, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm doing. Okay, if you see that gap, here, let me point. Okay, you see that gap right there, and this gap right here? This right over here is the clutch brake, and that is the free play that you gotta have in front of the throwout. That's a throwout bearing right there, that you're looking at. So that's the throwout bearing. In front of the throwout bearing, you're supposed to have a half inch, and in the back of the throwout bearing, you're supposed to have a half inch. So I measured this extension yesterday, and it was exactly a half inch. Now, I just adjusted the, I have no idea where you went. So I just adjusted that, and that is right at a half an inch. But now I am a little tight on the backside, and somebody's burning stinking fire. Somebody just thinks I enjoy smelling fire and smoke, and it stinks. So from what I understand, it's more important to have that half inch in front of the throwout bearing than in behind it. So now I just checked the back of this, and it was also a half an inch, and it still does not want to go. But it can't be right, because I must have grabbed the wrong wrench. So what's happening is the sun's coming over the back of my... Why don't you stand in front of that sun? That ain't doing no good. It's coming in between the tank over here. Right there. Right here. Alright. So if you look, see the top of that, how it's wide at the before it makes a square? That's keeping it from going up in there, so I can't really gauge it very well with that. But I can with this one. So again, the front, and now it's oily up in there because I cleaned it with diesel. So not the pads, just the back of the unit. See, this unit was put in a truck So I was told. It was put in a truck with 2 or 3 months, and then it had a rear main seal leak. And so, of course, you know, you can hardly believe anything these days, but anyway, so I'm taking a chance. I know I am. And but anyway, the clutch looked good. It's got a little bit more meat on it than the one that I took out, and it doesn't have springs all busted up. And so I'll probably regret it. Hopefully I don't regret it. But anyway, so I've watched several videos, and you're supposed to have a 1/2 inch in front of the throwout bearing and then back of it for the clutch brake. So it's got a 1/2 inch in front of it, that's for sure, but it's a little bit tight on the back. And so I just think I'll make just a hair turn. I mean, just a hair. And that should get me. And then I got to take the shifter back out and reset it because I didn't get it in there right. And then all I need to do back there is put in the drive line, and it should be ready for a test drive. So here, I got you. I said back there. So yeah, back there. All I got is left is that drive line. Put that back in. So I got to take the shifter back out and reset it, and then that's it. Put the drive line in and reset that shifter. Let me make a hair adjustment there, and then it'd be done. So I appreciate all the smoke and fire and stink.
I'm sorry, Steven.
She says she's sorry, but she does it to me every day. So
not every day.
So I got my hand pinched already like 3 times trying to put that bar in on the clutch pedal, and I pushed it in there, and it slipped out and pinched me right there on that little flap of skin. And I have not looked at it, but I guarantee you I got 2 or 3 blood blisters there. So just the way it goes sometimes. So that's what's going on with me, ladies and gentlemen, just buttoning it up. And then we'll take it for a test drive. We'll grab a hold of something, or we'll put it in 3rd or 4th gear and let out the clutch and see how well she holds. I don't think that we'll have any problems. I mean, the clutch looked good and everything. So I don't believe we'll have any problems. But you never know. So that's why you got to take it on a test run. So we'll be doing that here in about an hour. Later, ladies and gentlemen. You have a wonderful Sunday. God bless, and later.